There's actually a decent chance that we can see some minor or major issues regarding the Golden Week celebration for JP Dokkan, or maybe even both Global and JP, since both versions of the game did celebrate it last year at the same time. And the reason why is because Dokkan likes to celebrate Golden Week at the end of April. And we know that the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie, before the whole Toei animation hack, I believe was set to release on the 22nd of April, which means that many of us were thinking that Golden Week this year would be centered around this movie, which I think is a lot more realistic of a thought than many people give it credit for. And the reason why is because Dokkan really likes to prioritize and capitalize and take advantage of hype moments in the anime, like UI Goku, who dropped in the game, I believe, like, what, a week or maybe even the same day that he appeared in the anime. And same thing with, like, Gogeta and Broly, right? I believe those units were teased the same week that the movie came out. So it's very realistic that Golden Week this year, before the whole hack, would have actually been like a dual Dokkan Fest Gohan and Piccolo, and then, you know, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, and then Part 2 LR could have been like, you know, the major villain of this movie. However, as many of you already know by now, the movie was postponed. Now, the big issue with this that I really need everyone to understand is that Dokkan usually has many of these celebrations already planned months ahead of time. Like, the worldwide celebration is probably already fully complete by now for this year. And I would not be surprised if the 8th year anniversary units are being worked on as we speak. Dokkan has all this stuff being worked on way ahead of time. So these units, or this movie being postponed, could mark some trouble because they already had they probably already have these units, or had these units set to release in late April, but they're not going to release these units, right, before the movie actually drops. So the question is, what the heck is coming for Golden Week? I do think that Golden Week will still happen, but I don't know how it's going to work, because it's definitely going to affect their schedule moving forward, because again, they're planning all this stuff months ahead of time, and they're not really thinking that they're going to get hacked. They could have a backup plan though, so keep that in mind. But again, in this video, I don't know if I said it before, but I really want you guys to let me know what you want to see from the Golden Week celebration. Which dual Dokkan Fest, what Part 2 LR would you love to see? Go crazy with it. We have the opportunity to do so now, since this movie will be postponed. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you some of, or basically some ideas that I would really like to see from the Golden Week celebration as well. And for today's very quick subscriber challenge, before we hop into it, is regarding the CGI for this movie. Now, I need you to be very honest with me. If you do not like the Dragon Ball CGI for this movie at all, I can understand that, but you got caught lacking and you got to subscribe to the channel. It is what it is. You know who you are. Be honest. Now, if you really like the CGI, personally, I don't really mind it too much, but if you really like it, you don't mind it, you like how it looks, then you can skip today's subscriber challenge, but I will catch you lacking in the next one, so stay tuned for that. Let's hop into this video. And again, please let me know in the comments what you really want to see for Golden Week. Don't worry about what's realistic. Don't worry about, you know, what's probable or not. Just go crazy. You know, pretend like you were the producer of Dokkan for 1 month. Now, I'm going to show you some ideas that I have. Let's just hop into it. Starting off with the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc. I think we need some representation from this arc. And keep in mind that Dokkan and Legends are actually more closely related than you think. There's actually some instances where units will drop some, like, not necessarily the same time, but very similar to each other. The most recent, you know, example would be the LF tag Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta from the Broly movie. They released in, what, December for Legends, or maybe like late November. And Dokkan got that basically same exact unit, not the whole tag stuff, but you get the point, for their anniversary, what, like a month and a half later? So Legends and Dokkan are pretty closely related when it comes to certain unit releases. And this unit just got an Ultra, or this character just got an Ultra and Legends. Keep in mind that's not the same exact arc, but still, nonetheless, Goku or Kaioken Blue Goku just got an Ultra unit in Legends. I'd love to see Dokkan give this man an LR for Golden Week. Now, I see this man being like a Part 2 LR, which could mean that we could see maybe like a Dokkan Fest hit. Keep in mind the last 3 years of Golden Week, we have seen dual Dokkan Fest, but they could still change that up, right? Like a Dokkan Fest hit and an LR for this guy would be pretty sick. I also think this guy could get like an updated Dokkan Fest, and then maybe give this guy an LR. The issue with that is that we already have like 3 Dokkan Fest or 2 Dokkan Fest for Kaioken Blue Goku. So I want to see this guy get an LR and Hit also get an LR. Again, I don't really know how it's going to work. And then I don't really know what other moment from the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 arc we could possibly see. I do think that, you know, the training suits Goku and Vegeta could be a really nice, you know, maybe free-to-play LR. Maybe even Part 2 LR. I don't get it. It's kind of like a wonky unit, but I think having these units in the game would be pretty sick nonetheless. But yeah, besides that, like maybe like a transforming Kaba would be pretty sick as I don't really know, but I do think this arc definitely needs more representation, and I wouldn't really mind getting that during the Golden Week, or you know, the whole Golden Week celebration. Now, basically, I mean, yeah, let's move on with the next one. I'm not even going to mention it. So the next one I want to talk about is Majin Buu Saga, and I was hesitating with this a little bit because I'm already tired of Majin Buu Saga getting buffs. But the thing is, man, it's such a big arc, and we still need a lot of units from it. And one of those is this Spirit Bomb Goku where he killed Buu, right? This still needs to be like, this unit, or this moment still needs to be animated with the 2022 Dokkan animations. And we also need an LR Kid Buu. The only issue with these 2 units here is that Kid Buu not only recently got a Dokkan Fest for JP, but in the beginning of April, Global Dokkan will also get the STR Dokkan Fest Kid Buu. So are they really gonna drop 2 Kid Buus in 1 month? I don't really know how likely that is. But again, this guy needs an LR, and this guy also needs a very powerful LR as well. So let me know what you think about that. And then let's move on with what I believe to be not the most probable one, but definitely my favorite idea of them all. So we have, starting off, the Dual Dokkan Fest of the GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who I think definitely needs some love. Legends already has this guy as well. And then we have Dokkan Fest Baby. Now, this guy really needs a Dokkan Fest, but these 2 I think could be really, really good pairing. I mean, we obviously need more representation for Baby, and then Super Saiyan 3 Goku could definitely buff the Super Saiyan 3 category in the game. So these 2 I think are a great pick for a dual Dokkan Fest. And the Part 2 LR for this celebration, or for these 2 units, would be a Golden Grade 8 Goku, who turn 1 just straight up transforms, or morphs, I guess you can say, into the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And the card art could be similar to this unit right here, where you have the Goku and Vegeta on the card art, but then like something happens in the card and then you just, you know, see Goku. Or maybe like the Grade 8 shrinks and then you see the Super Saiyan 4 Goku appear. So this would be our, I think, first Golden Grade 8 just standalone unit in the game, I think. Yeah, I don't really know if we even have like any just standalone Grade 8 units. Let me know if I'm missing any or I'm not thinking of any, but like seeing like an LR Golden Grade 8 unit that just, again, turn 1 transformation, or maybe even like, dude, I think it would be really sick if a Golden Grade 8 unit, like turn 1, just guaranteed guard and like guaranteed crit or something like that, right? He's a super mega OP, and then, you know, the next turn he appears, he goes into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, where he's still really strong, but not as, you know, OP as this guy. I mean, I guess Super Saiyan 4 Goku would be stronger, right? But you get my point. I think this would be a nice, like, it's almost like an invincibility frame in like fighting games, where for that 1 quick second, you know, you really can't touch a unit, but the moment, you know, they're exposed, or the moment they transform or something, you know, you guys get my point. So let me know what you think about that. I think these are, you know, my 3 picks for Golden Week. I do think GT needs more love, especially this, or, you know, this fight right here, and this guy definitely needs an LR. I also think that the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 stuff is definitely a possibility, because I know the Legends community was very disappointed that they grabbed the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku from the Tournament of Power instead of the you know, the Universe 6 arc, which it's weird why they did that, because this is definitely where the hype was, right, when it comes to this form. And then Majin Buu Saga, again, could definitely be you know, something, there could be something there, again, hopefully not. But also, they definitely need to finish up Majin Buu Saga already. We have so much Majin Buu Saga buffs over the last 2 years. I'm kind of already tired of it, but I think everyone would still like an LR Kid Buu and an LR Spirit Bomb Goku. So again, let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned, and peace.